Patrick, how do you feel now after coming through physically? You felt pretty good after the game, but how's it now?
Yeah, no, I feel good. I mean, obviously, we haven't done a ton as far as getting out there on the practice field. We've done a walkthrough, actually 2 walkthroughs now, and I feel like I can move around and do what I need to do. And now we'll get to a little bit faster paced practice and see where I'm truly at. But I thought all in all, I came out pretty well.
Do you feel like you'll be in a better place for this game than maybe you were for the Houston game, or is this just something you're going to deal with until the season's over?
I think I'll be in a better place ankle-wise. I mean, obviously the body's going to be sore just with the short week and everything like that. But I think the ankle should be in a better place. I mean, obviously we'll see at practice today. But as far as how I felt after this game compared to the one before, I'm definitely in a lot better place.
Patrick, over the years, just a preparation for these short turnaround games, how's this been for you and just getting everybody in tune? Do you do a little pre-preparation even before the previous game against Houston, like Danny was coming over here to the facility right after? You know, how do you guys prepare for that?
No, I didn't do any of the preparation before. You have to focus on those teams that you're playing. I mean, Houston's a great football team, and we needed all hands on deck for that. But right after I left the building, I was already getting pictures and videos sent to me from the coaches, and I got to open some presents with my family. And then right when they went home, I was already on to Pittsburgh, and this is a great defense. And so for us, we're going to have to play our best football to beat this team, and it's going to take everybody's best. So I'll try to get as much information as I can in before we get on that plane.
You already handled Christmas early with the shopping and the presents and everything.
Yeah, Santa hasn't came yet, but as far as my family, we traded gifts, and my kids. Brittany's a champ because I'm not there to help build the toys all my family got, and the kids have opened up every single one of them.
How do players handle that? Because you've done it now a few times with playing on Christmas Day. I mean, how do you get in the mental mindset of, not being there with family on an exciting day and knowing that in this case you got to go on the road on Christmas Day?
I think with just being the short week and how this has kind of worked out, you don't even realize how close you are to Christmas, other than when you go home and there's presents under the tree. So I think we're really just all hands on deck, super focused on Pittsburgh and understanding how great of a challenge it's going to be, and then get on the flight and fly in there so I feel like a regular game. And hopefully we go out there and get a win, and you can come home, have a few extra days to celebrate Christmas with the family, if that's going home or in Kansas City.
Coach Nagy has kind of said that Xavier Worthy is really hitting his stride. What does it mean from a quarterback's perspective when you get that while getting Hollywood Brown back at the same time?
Yeah, I think you're starting to see kind of what this offense was meant to be. Obviously, we don't have Rasheed out there, but having some other guys we've added to try to fill that role as best as we can. You can see where we thought we were going to be at the beginning of the year, and obviously we have to ramp it up fast against some really good teams. But I thought it was a great start having Hollywood out there for a limited number of snaps and him making an impact on the game, and Xavier and everybody. And so that was a good defense we went up against. It'll be another challenge this week. Can we build on that and build some momentum into the playoffs?
Was there a particular excitement to play on Christmas Day, to find out that you guys were playing on Christmas Day this year?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely exciting until I realized it was on Wednesday. But no, I mean, I think it is really cool playing the first Netflix game, playing on Christmas Day in front of the whole nation. I mean, it's an honor, and so we'll go out there trying to do what we can to not have the same experience we had last Christmas. But like I said, it's a great football team, and it'll be a great challenge for us.
Did last year factor into the excitement of getting another chance to play on Christmas?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was not just a loss. That was a pretty embarrassing loss, and everybody was watching because it's Christmas Day, and so obviously it sparked us to win the Super Bowl, so it ended up working out. But you want to make sure that you go out there and put up a better performance for everybody to see.
Patrick, it's only to lock up the 1 seed. You guys talk about that all, knowing now that it can happen on Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you talk about it, but everybody knows. I mean, it's you want to get that 1 seed to get that bye, so that you're basically winning a playoff game by getting the 1 seed. And so you get that, and you'll have home field advantage as well at Arrowhead, which we feel like is a huge advantage for us. And you can't put all your attention to it. All you can do is go out there and play football and know that we're going to play a great football team, and it's going to take our best football to win.
We're going to go last to Blair and Todd.
Patrick, it's only your second regular season trip to Pittsburgh. I want to know what you remember about your first one.
I mean, it's a great environment. I think that's the best thing about it. It's one of those true football stadiums, just kind of like Arrowhead, where you know the history of everybody that's played in this stadium and the history of this franchise, and it's pretty cool. It's right on the river, everything like that, and so it's gonna be rowdy. the fans will be out there. It'll be a great challenge for us, and it's going to feel as much like playoff football as you can possibly get.
Patrick, Joe's played left tackle a couple of times now. Look, is he getting more comfortable there? What do you think of that? And then when you went back and watched, when you won, you got forced to jump in at right tackle. How did he do?
I thought the whole offensive line did a great job, and that's a really good defense, a really good pass rush especially. And I thought Joe did a great job. I mean, it's remarkable what he can do at every single position on the offensive line, and he doesn't like have a huge personality outside of the building. He does in the building, but outside of the building, and so people don't really recognize how special a football player he is. And he did it in New England, and he's done it here for a lot of Super Bowl football teams. And it truly is a credit to him and the work ethic he puts in every single day. And I hope he starts getting the recognition, other than the All-Pros here, he gets recognition outside of that that he truly deserves.
And you guys don't do a lot of talking. There was some talking out of Houston last week. Did you feel that your offensive line was ready for that challenge, just with more than just the tape, but the words and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. There was nothing said inside the building, but I'm sure those guys saw it, and they're competitors just like I am, and so they wanted to prove that who they were and who they can be, and I thought they did a great job of that, and hopefully we can build on that throughout these last few games and into the playoffs. And it all starts up there. If our offensive line is rolling, we're rolling, and that'll be the difference on us if we want to win that Super Bowl.